it felt like I crawled on that fucking porch. The Lord said, my sheep, they ain't hear my voice. Asked me why I'm UPK, I told them I ain't have a choice. They said God ain't 50-50 and what's gonna come to pass. The Lord called me out the world and that's not really fast. All it was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. Go ahead. All I wanted was to be a gangster. ISUPK until it hit the fan. I want power and a throne, nigga, fuck them grams. All I wanted was to be a gangster, but I was real as a righteous man. And now got the upper hand, gotta promote this brand. Correct whole multitudes until they all understand. If I can't get that crown, Lord, then put me in the hands of someone more mighty make me this hit man. Reminiscing on the pain that was felt. Shit, I was in the jail. Shit, I needed help. But Twan was locked up and the judge put man on the shelf. Heavy crying cause it felt like I was left by myself. All I wanted was to impress niggas with my grinding. Now I ain't trying to prove shit to nobody but Muhammad. Cause most these niggas lie, pump smoke. One time for the most high, he made me a cutthroat. Cause all I ever wanted was to smash my opponents. Stacking cash, not knowing it wouldn't last. Then God, I hope you accept my atonement. Cause all I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was a gangster. Decisions that I made before the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was a gangster. Decisions that I made before the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster.
Tester. Test 1 2 UPK testing 1 2.
Did they put the classes in there?
Yeah. Okay. All right. Most high Christ, we're good to go.
The names and the YouTube and Facebook's in there.
Some guys got everything in there.
Okay.
All right. Let's rock and roll. Shalom, shalom. ISUPK South Carolina Sabbath service. And of Israel Majum. Call the first brother up, state your registry.
Nayar, Banya Howard, Banya Shala.
Nayar, Banya Howard, Banya Shala.
Yahba Shimi Ashabrakatham.
Yahba Shimi Al-Shabrakatah. One.
Be back up.
Slide your roller.
Last dollar.
White Charlotte.
Scrolls.
Pyramid of Israel, Sar Pava Yahakidim, which means turn face to the east.
Lord's Prayer. Banawa.
Abanawa, Bashamaya, Kodash, Ya, Ka,
Hawa.
Hawa,
Falafel.
Lawaka, Taba'a,
Desire.
Tazaka,
Ya.
Kaya,
Sha.
Asha,
Arataza.
Retaza,
Ya.
Aya,
Aya. Bashemaya.
Bashabayam,
Thun.
Thun,
Lanawa.
Lanawa,
Lakam.
Lakam,
Oyuam.
Yayuam,
Wasalakna.
Wasalakna,
Wasalakna.
Watanao,
Wasalakna.
Watanao,
Wawapina. Wala'a.
Wala'a,
Ayanawa.
Ayanaw,
Anasayim.
Basayim,
Ball.
Ball,
Awashayim.
Awashayim.
Yan.
Yan,
Right.
Right.
Ya. Aka.
Aka,
Amalakwa.
Amalakwa,
Allah.
Allah,
Wahafaparat.
Farat,
Hawaliyam.
Walalam,
Man.
Amen. The Lord's Prayer in English, Our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy
hallowed
name,
be thy name.
thy kingdom
Thy
come,
kingdom come.
thy will be
Thy will be
done
done
in earth
in earth
as it is in
as it
heaven.
is in heaven.
Give us this day
This day
our daily bread,
daily bread.
give us our debts
Forgive us our debts,
as we forgive our debtors,
forgive our debtors.
and lead us not
Lead us not
into temptation,
temptation,
but deliver us
but deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
Thine is the kingdom,
and the power,
and the power,
and the glory,
and the glory,
forever.
forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Hawa.
Hawa,
Shimmy House.
Shimmy Hoshai, Barakanawa, Washarala, Wabaya, Saparia,
Shimmy House. Shine.
Shimmy Hoshai, the water,
Aman.
Aman. Bless Israel in the English, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name
in the
Yahushai.
name of Yahushua,
Bless us
bless us
in Israel,
Israel,
in the school,
in the school,
in the name
in the
Yahushai.
name of Yahushua.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Ayanya.
Ayanya,
Or.
Ayan,
Ayan.
Taba'a,
Zaria.
Zaria,
Zaria.
Zaria,
Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Shah.
Shah,
Shemaya.
Shemaya,
Wa'aratazah.
Aratazah,
Ayathan.
Ayathan,
Lamawat.
Lamawat,
Galka.
Galka,
Ayanawam.
Ayanawam,
Marsha.
Shamarka,
Hanala'a.
Hanala'a,
Yanawam.
Yanawam,
Wala'a.
Wala'a,
Yayashan.
Yayashan,
Ashimar.
Ashamar,
Yasharala.
Yasharala,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Shamarka.
Shamarka,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Zalta.
Zalta,
Ayai.
Ayai,
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka,
Yawamam.
Yamamam,
Ashamash.
Ashamash,
Ra'a.
Ra'a,
Yakaka.
Yakaka,
Wayarak.
Wayarak,
La Yala.
Yahweh,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka,
Kalrai.
Kalrai,
Shamar.
Shamar,
Atnapashka.
Atnapashka,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Ashimar.
Ashimar, Tazaka,
Mabawaka.
Mawaka,
Mahata.
Mahata,
Ai.
Ai,
Wallah.
Awamam. To Psalms 121 in English. I will lift up my eyes unto the
I will
hills,
lift up my eyes to the hill.
from which cometh my
From
help.
whence cometh my
My
help?
help cometh from
My help
Yahweh,
cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and
which
earth.
made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot
He will not suffer thy
to
foot
be
to
moved.
be moved.
He that keepeth
He
thee
that keepeth thee
will not
will
slumber.
not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth
he that
Israel
keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber
shall
nor
neither
sleep.
slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy
Yahweh
keeper.
is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right
Yahweh is thy
hand.
shade upon thy right
The
hand.
sun shall not smite thee by
Sun
day,
shall smite thee by day,
nor the moon by
nor
night.
the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve
from all
from
evil.
all evil.
He shall preserve thy
He shall
soul.
preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going
Yahweh
out
shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming
and
in
thy coming in.
from this time forward
This time forward,
and even forevermore.
even forevermore.
Psalms 83. Alahaya.
Alahaya.
Adamiyah.
Adamiyah.
Lakat,
Alta
Alta
Karash.
Parash.
Yalta
Waya,
Shikwat.
Tashikwat,
All Kaya Hana.
Kaya,
Vadiaka.
Wabadi,
Yahama.
Yahama.
Yawan.
Yawan,
Ash. Almaka.
Almaka.
Yarmawa.
Yarmawa.
Sawada.
Sawada.
Wayatha.
Wayatha.
Yatazawa.
Natazwa.
Alpawanyaka.
Altawanyaka.
Yarmawa.
Yarmawa.
Lakawa.
Lakawa.
Anakaka.
Makaka.
Magiya.
Magiya.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yasakar.
Yashakar.
Sham.
Sham.
Yasharala.
Yasharala.
Iwada.
Awada.
Aya.
Aya.
Natazawa.
Natazwa.
Laba.
Laba.
Kadwa.
Kadwa.
Alika.
Alika.
Variath.
Variath.
Yakawatwa.
Watwa.
Alhaya.
Alhaya.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Washima.
Washima.
Alhaya.
Alhaya.
Awaba.
Ba.
Wagaria.
Garia.
Ball.
Gabal.
Wamawan.
Wamawam.
Wamala.
Wamala.
Halasha.
Alashat.
Ayashaka.
Ayashabika.
Azawar.
Tazwo.
Gamashuwar.
Gamashuwar.
Nalawa.
Alawa.
Ainai.
Amai.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Sarawa.
Shakwa.
Bani Lawat.
Bani Lawat.
La.
Salah.
Asha.
Asha.
Am.
Aham.
Amadia,
Amadia,
Asaya,
Asaya,
Sarah,
Asara,
Badia,
Badia,
Wondercall,
Manakal,
Washwood, Shamadwa,
Shamadwa,
Bayan,
Bayan,
Ara,
Ara,
Ayawa,
Ayawa,
Daman,
Man,
Ladama,
Ladaman,
Shayathamwa,
Shayathamwa,
Ada,
Ada,
Yamawa,
Yamawa,
Ara,
Ara,
Wakazaba,
Wakazaba, Wakazabak,
Dissolve,
Wakatazal, Manahai,
all the
Wakatazal,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Armawa,
Armawa, Sharsha,
Lanawa,
Kanawa,
Af,
Af,
Nawaf,
Awaf,
Alahaya,
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 Galia,
Galia,
Galia, Wash,
Quash,
Anya,
Anya,
Maka'a,
Maka'a,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Ari, Ara,
Ira, Ira,
Ba,
Wakaba,
Alahat,
Galahat,
Armawa,
Karawa,
Khan,
Khan,
Dardak,
Dardak,
Basa Arika,
Basa Arika,
Wabasa,
Wabasa,
Wapaka,
Wapatka,
Ababa Halam,
Abba Halam,
Mala'a,
Wala'a,
Anyua,
Mayun,
Palawan,
Palawan,
Waya,
Waya,
Kwashwa,
Quashwa,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Hawa,
Yahawa,
Bashwa,
Bashwa,
Waya,
Waya,
Mahalwa,
Wahal,
Ayai,
Ayai,
Waya,
Waya,
Aparwa,
Waya,
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 Ibawa,
Abawa,
Waya,
Waya,
Awa,
Awa,
Waya,
Waya,
Ada, Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Badwa,
Badwa,
Ayawan,
Ayawan,
Call,
Arataza. This is Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not
Be
still,
not still.
O Yahweh.
Yahweh.
For lo,
For lo,
thy enemies make a
thy
tumble,
enemies make a tumble.
and they that hate
They
thee
that hate
have lifted up the
lift
head.
up thy head.
They have taken crafty
Taking
counsel
crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
Against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
come,
let us cut them off
let us cut them off.
from being a nation,
Being a nation.
that the name of Israel
The name of Israel
may be no more remembered. For they are consulted
They
together
have consulted together
with one consent.
One
They are
consent.
confederate against them, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites, of Moab, Hagarim, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur is also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, the lie, doing to them, as unto the Midianites, as unto Sisera, as unto Jabin, at the brook of Kasan, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zeeb. Yea, all the princes of Zabah, and Zamuna, who said, Let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O Yahweh, make them like a wheel, as stone before the wind, as the fire burned the wood, and the flame set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm, fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High over all the earth.
Rakatha Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yahweh Shai,
Shai,
Allah,
Allah,
Yam,
Mahalam,
Matzabah,
Baya,
Alawak,
Alawak Yahana,
Alawak Yam,
Alawak Yam,
Saharian,
Saharian, Alphatazayim, Kafayalya, Wahakawatya, Yahweh, Hashem, Shai, Wada, Mama. This is the blessings in English. Bless you, Yahweh,
Bless you, Yahweh.
and Yahweh Shai, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yahana, the generals, the captains, the officers, and the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you. So be.
So be.
Sorry, scroll. Yeshabim. Oh yeah, got to read Exodus 9. Supposed to be 9 and 23, but we're gonna start at 9.
Okay.
We're gonna go as far as we can. We have a short time event, guys. Okay.
So Exodus chapter 9, verse 1, sir.
Yes.
Okay. This is Exodus chapter 9, verse 1 in Hebrew. Waya Amar, Yahweh, all, Mashah, Ba'a, all, Parai, Wada, Barath, Aliyawa, Kaha, Ka, Amar,
No, that's right.
Kaha, slice it. Amar, Yahweh, Allahaya, Ha, Ha'ai, Ha'ai, Barayim, Allah, Shalak, I'm Amiyah, Waya, Abba, Denaya, verse 2, Kaya,
Like,
it's like verse 2, sir.
verse 2, right? Yeah.
Kaya.
Gotcha.
I'm ma 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 mahan
Ma'an.
it's like ata lashalak or lashalaka wa I wadak maka zayak it's like maka zayakwa bama
Or just bomb.
like verse 3 hana hanaha yad
Yod means hand.
how come Yahweh Hawa Yaha Bama Kwanak Wa Ashar Bashada Bashada Basa Wasayam Baka.
That's actually it's batah.
Oh, slightly about that. Yeah, it's a tie, so it's slightly about that.
Okay.
Bata was it's like bata was. See, that's what's confusing.
I don't know. I mean, sometimes these things look funny to me.
Right.
It may be.
Like,
Well,
it's
no,
a saw. It's a
it's
saw.
a saw.
Yeah,
Lock
like
it to me.
come.
Go ahead. Saw.
Basa wasayam.
Right.
Baka wama. It's like baka marayam. Baga ma bagal mayam. Baba Kwar, Waba Taza, it's like Waba Taza on.
No. You don't see no za there.
Oh, no, it's like Waba Taza.
Okay. Waba to za'an.
Waba Taza on.
Right. That's the za you're hearing, but
Come.
gotta put it pronounce it together. Go ahead.
The bar.
Right.
Kabad. Ma'ad. Verse 4. Waha Pala. Yahweh. Bayan. Makwana. Yasharala. Wabayan. Makwaniyat. It's like Makwana. Matazarium. Wala'a. Yama wa. Makal. Labaniya. Yasharala. Debar. Verse 5. Okay.
Washam Yahweh Mawa'id La'amar Makar Aisha Yahweh Hawa Ha Debar Hazaha Ba'arataza.
Verse 6. Waya Ash. Yahweh. Ath. Hadabar. Hazaha. Mama Karath. Waya. Ayamath. Call. Makwana. Matazarian. Wamama Kwana. Baniya. Yasharala. La'a. Math. Akkad. Verse 7. Waya Shalak. Para'ai. Wahanaha. La'a. Math. Mama. It's like a Matha. Mama Kwana. Mama Kwana.
Right.
Yasharala. Ide, Akkad, Waya, Kabad, Labah, Parai, Wala'ah, Shalak, Ath, Ha'ain.
All right. Read verse 9 there. That says 9 again.
Exodus chapter 9, verse 1 in English. Then the Lord said unto Moses, go into Pharaoh and tell him, thus saith the Lord God of the Hebrews, let my people go, that they may serve me.
You understand? And of course, this is just, all throughout, what is it, chapter 7 and 8, we're seeing, the Most High put plagues on Egypt. You understand? Of course, in the modern time, Egypt just means bondage. And of course, in this time period, the Hebrews was in bondage by who? By Pharaoh. And the Most High hardened his heart. So what? So of course, Moses and Aaron will be able to see the power of the Most High. And now the Most High, the Most High is letting Moses know that, listen, you gotta go tell Pharaoh again, to let my people go. You understand? Let's keep reading.
And also,
please go ahead.
Say, like this also saying that nobody else in captivity with Egypt but the children of Israel or Hebrews. That's letting you know that if you ain't, your heritage is not Hebrew, then this wasn't talking about you.
Mm-hmm.
So this whole Bible, it's talking about the Hebrews, letting you know it has a people.
It's like verse 2. For if thou refuse to let them go and wilt hold them still. Verse 3. Behold, the hand of the Lord is upon thy cattle, which is in the field, upon the horses, upon the asses, upon the camels, and upon the oxen, and upon the sheep. There shall be a very grievous murrain.
Listen, man, we gotta look up that word murrain. You understand? Let's look up that word murrain. But now we're seeing what's going to be the consequences if Pharaoh doesn't, let God's chosen people go. You understand? He said, he's the God of what? The God of the Hebrews. You understand? So that's how we know what? That we're talking about so-called black people, right or wrong. You understand? Because we know what? That white society can't be no doggone Hebrew. They may be able to speak some, doggone Yiddish. You understand? But they're not speaking no actual Hebrew. You understand?
The rain was a pestilence and plague.
You got that
scattle plague.
You got that word up? Please read that.
So the definition of murrain, it just says seed diseases.
It said what?
Seed diseases.
It says diseases.
It's like a cattle plague. So.
You understand? And that's exactly what it is, man. You understand? These are actual plagues that was happening amongst Pharaoh and his people for not letting God's chosen people go. It says what? It says the cattle. You understand? It says what else? The horses, the asses, which is just donkeys, the camels, and the oxen. And guess what? Also, the sheep as well, too. You understand? This is all throughout his fields. You understand? And there's going to be poison amongst them. Why? Because the Most High hardened his heart. You understand? For him to be what? To be ignorant in his own sight, man. You understand? And all Pharaoh had to do was just what? It was simple. Just let the God of the Hebrew, God's chosen people go. It was very, very simple. Let's keep reading.
Verse 4. And the Lord shall serve. It's like and the Lord shall sever. It's like sever between the cattle of Israel and the cattle of Egypt. And
what does that mean right there? You understand? Meaning that he's going to be able to differentiate between what? The cattle of Israel, meaning what? That they won't be harmed, and then the cattle of what? The cattle of Egypt. Meaning what? That those are the ones that's going to be harmed.
Right.
You understand?
It's like he's
Please.
dividing them. Lord say, letting just like he severed his people. He's saying, look at that, make no mistake, I'm separating this from this. So our people, because once the Lord says word, it's on any cattle.
Right.
But when he separated, so no, only them.
It's like and there shall nothing die. All it's like of all that it's like of all that is the children of Israel.
And that's how you know that the Most High truly has a heart for his people, man. Out of all this, out of everything that's going on, you know what I'm saying? They just had what? They had some flies coming through there. They had what was that? Coming throughout the sky that we talked about last week.
The frogs.
The frogs.
And that's that wasn't that dust.
Some type of
itch.
Yeah.
What was those?
Some, like I mean, like just all the plagues is going on right now.
Right.
And the Most High is allowing the plagues happen, then taking the plagues away, then keep on taking them, and then take them away. And in the midst of all this, guess what? Nothing is happening. Nothing is happening to our cattle. Nothing is happening to our food. You understand? That's how you know that we are what? We are so separate, and we don't even see it right before our eyes, man. Please go ahead.
Like this, sir. When I first read this story, I'm not gonna lie, a few times before, it's like the Lord is powerful, man.
Yeah,
He's showing you that this is really God. Somebody can do a little magic trick here and there, but ain't nobody can tell the animals to sever the animals, to do this, to blood and the rivers and the frogs all over the place. And this time, I'm going to make sure only the children of Israel cattle are saved out of this mess. But the rest of the Pharaoh's cattle, y'all getting ready to get it. That's Pharaoh ain't gonna have nothing to eat. That's you have a powerful Lord, man. You have a powerful Most High, Yahweh.
Damn right. And it's and just to piggyback, you know what I'm saying? Like we gotta make sure that we're not disrespecting the Most High, man, as a God's chosen people. Because just like we're saying the power right here, guess what? He's revealing his power every single day in America.
Right.
All throughout the earth. You understand me? Aren't we in the midst of World War III right now? You understand? Just look at all these viruses that's going on right now. You understand me? What we got now? What the norovirus that's going on right now?
No.
You understand? Aren't like every time you look at your every time you look at your phone, isn't there some type of FDA some type of recall dealing with food? You understand?
Yeah.
Like we gotta realize that like these are the signs that the Bible talks about that we are ignoring.
Right.
You understand? And these are the signs that we need to be picking up on instead of looking up in the damn sky, thinking that we're looking at 17,000 UFOs.
Right.
You understand? Trust and best believe when you see those chariots come, oh, you're gonna know it's a chariot.
Right.
You understand? You're gonna know it's a chariot. Why? Because the Bible says what? That Christ is gonna come back with what? 200,000 angels. You understand?
Right.
Which today's time just mean what? 200 million angels. You understand?
Right.
These are the things that we need to focus on.
Kind of concept. I think that comes out to how many did you say?
200 million.
200 million. So if I say 200,000,
it was like 200,000.
Right. So I'm gonna say 200,000. 200,000, right? Times 1,000. That's how many did you say?
200 million.
Should be like 200 million.
200,000.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's 200 million. That's what it comes out to.
You understand?
Oh, you said times 1,000. I have times 100. Sorry. Wait a minute. That other zero up there. That is 200,000.
You understand?
That's how many chariots, sir. You're right.
And those are the signs that we should not be ignoring. You understand? Instead of looking up in the sky, trust just like I've been saying, we're gonna know when it's the Most High. You understand?
Right.
And we're gonna know when it's man-made. You understand? We need to stop looking up in the sky and looking at what's right in front of our eyes. You understand? These are the signs that we're missing. You understand? And just how we know, you understand, when we look at like those COVID numbers, and all of these numbers of people are just being unalive at the nick of a dime, you gotta realize that the Most High is unaliving some of Israel, but it's majority of white society, man. You understand? These are the numbers that we need to be focusing on.
Right.
You understand?
Oh God.
It is right in front of our faces.
They're falling.
Mm-hmm.
This Babylon's falling. You got Edomites arguing all over the world
Mm-hmm.
how to fix it. They ain't gonna be able to fix it.
Come.
Just like Pharaoh couldn't fix this.
Mm-hmm. You understand? And this is why we need to realize, just like Pharaoh's empire failed, America is going to fail.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? The lease of America is about to expire, and guess what? It's going to be a new king in town. You understand? It's going to be someone that's new.
It's like Jeremiah say, Edomites getting ready to get evicted.
I'm trying to tell you.
Can't wait till that day happens. That's eviction.
Mm-hmm.
Give them that eviction notice.
Let's keep reading.
Okay, verse 5. And the Lord appointed a set time. It's like at a set time, saying, tomorrow the Lord shall do this thing in the land. Verse 6.
And the Most High, it has so much power. He letting you know that, you know what? It's not going to be right now. It's going to be tomorrow that I'm going to allow this to happen. You understand? It's going to be tomorrow, all of this happening, which I'm telling you right now. So you better go let him know that if he don't let my people go, guess what? He going to have time, but I'm going to let him know that it's going to be tomorrow. It's not going to be a lot of time. So he better get his act together, or you understand, all these things are going to happen.
It's like verse
7.
Okay,
6,
like,
I think
we had 6. Or it's like verse 6. And the Lord did that thing on the morrow, and all the cattle of Egypt died, but of the cattle of the children of Israel died not one.
Did not what?
Died not one.
You understand? Meaning that what? That the Most High said exactly what he was going to do.
Right.
Just a couple verses up. You understand? He said that what? That all the cattle was going to die. And said all these other things are going to die from Pharaoh. But Israel, it's not going to happen. You understand? And that's how you know, man. Like, that we have to really understand of how much the Most High loves us, for one, and then also we gotta realize how much the Lord is destroying our enemy right before our eyes.
That's
man.
right.
You understand? Just like in this day of time, guess what? It's happening right now. You understand? You got Republicans, being upset that they voted for Trump now. You understand? They're hating one another right now because it's like, when they voted for him, it's like, oh, they was expecting these things, and now it's not happening. It's like, oh man, I messed up. You understand? And we gotta realize that this place is crumbling right before our eyes, man. And these are the signs that we need to be paying attention to.
Right.
These are the ones. You understand? Not what was Al Sharpton trying to do like a widespread blackout, not shopping out on Amazon, Walmart. And listen, every time Al Sharpton open up his mouth, I think of 1,000 red flags, man. Something is not going to go right when he speaks. But it's not.
One thing you count on for absolutely truth.
Mm-hmm.
When he opened his mouth, you can tell it ain't gonna be a biblical event.
No, not at all.
It's gonna come true.
Not at all.
Man ain't got no power. He's like that's one of our people that just succumbed to Edomite.
Come.
Period.
He's a straight up and down coon, man.
Right.
Look, listen, like that list said, don't shop at Walmart, don't shop at Amazon. He said, don't even get gas. Damn. Come on now, like on just a random day. You understand? Why not say that? You know what? I can kind of, feel him if you say, you know what? Let's not do this during Christmas, or let's not do this during Thanksgiving. where they receive majority of their money. Let's do it on the last day of February. Like what type of shit is that?
It's like,
please.
if I can add to that,
Uh-huh.
he said at the time appointed.
Man, come on, man.
At that time appointed came
Like,
and go, it ain't happened. No.
Like you just gotta stab and say, you black people do this, do that, do that, do that. Man, if you don't go sit down somewhere, man, he already shriveled up like a raisin.
Right.
Come on now.
Yeah, his the only being, the only God that we know is Yahweh here in
Damn right,
ISUPK.
man.
And when he said a time appointed, then you do that.
Damn right.
You
man.
do our feast days. You do our time points appointed by Commander Julian Hunter.
Damn right.
For that matter. But you damn sure don't listen to Al Sharpton talking about, yeah, on this day go and don't buy no TVs. You gonna buy them anyway.
Right, exactly.
You gonna buy them anyway. Nobody gonna buy no car. You can buy no car anyway.
Come on now, and majority of Israel, we shop at Walmart and we shop at we do the little the Amazon Prime. Why? Because that's our daily lives. You understand? Hell, we need gas to go to work, don't we?
Right.
You understand? What Al Sharpton was gonna pay everybody bills last night. You understand? He was going to give everybody like a monthly just for that day a stipend. You understand? For today, because I mean, what the hell? I mean, because now we're in the next day. What did he accomplish?
Oh.
What did Al Sharpton accomplish by saying we're going to do a blackout?
That's right.
Yesterday, nothing was accomplished. Move it up again.
You should. I got you.
Should be good. Hopefully everything.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Most High Christ. Let's what was that? Verse 6.
Verse 6.
All right, please.
Verse 7. And Pharaoh sent, and behold, there was not one of the cattle of the Israelites dead.
Mm-hmm.
And the heart of Pharaoh was hardened, and he did not let the people go.
Good night. Now, seeing all of this power of the Most High, and you saying that the cattle of the Israelites was not, unalived. You understand? They were still functioning proper, and they were still eating the grass and eating their vegetables and eating, eating the things to make themselves, more stronger. Talking about the cattle, and you saying that your cattle is no longer living, you still gonna have a hardened heart.
Yeah, slice if I may.
Please.
And then you could at least humbled yourself and came up to the Israelites and say, "Slack it. Can I have a little piece of that? Can I have some of your crops and all that stuff? Because everything's still intact. Let me humble myself so I can give me something to eat today." But now he's still hard headed.
And crazy. That did not happen. And guess what else say? He said, he did not let the people go, man. You understand? Isn't that just, that just sounds, it's just like, man, it's like over and over time, you understand? Like we think about, like this, gives me a depiction of how slavery was in a sense. Right. You understand? We're picking the cotton. You understand? We're picking the the tobacco. We're picking the corn. We're picking these crops, whatever the case may be. And we're making white society very, very rich. But in a sense, it's like even in that sense back then, it was like like America was on its way of being crumbled. You understand? Because why? Because guess what? They always hated us. You understand? They always didn't want us to to be free. You understand? And now we're seeing this right here in this Bible, and then we were actually seeing it. What was slavery? What about 60, 70 years ago? Kazak slavery?
Oh no, more than that.
A little bit longer than that. What?
Slavery was like 1800.
18? No. I'm talking about like when it came over here to over here to America. No. It's like when quote unquote slavery ended. It's like that's what I meant to say.
Oh, I don't know, was that 18?
See,
We'd have to look that up. 18, what year slavery ended?
Yeah, yeah.
All right,
Well,
let's see here.
quote unquote slavery ended.
Let's see.
Because we're still in slavery right now.
It's in the 1865.
It said 1865 is when quote unquote slavery ended.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
wow.
It said the United States Constitution
Mhm.
abolished slavery in 1865.
in 1865, right?
January 31st.
You understand? And if we read articles and we do our true research, you understand, you can see that white society was still trying to hold on to slavery. Right here in South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia.
Right.
You can read stories about white society having, children in slavery, about grown adults in slavery. I'm talking about from birth. And that's all they knew growing up. Not being outside of the world. You understand? Like, as far as, being in the world, they thought that was their world, was slavery.
In in Mississippi, in some areas, they were still enslaved people in Alabama and rural Mississippi. They was taking them and putting them in prison, and they were saying if you didn't have a job, they'd take them off the street, and they would call that vagrancy, and lock them up, and then go work them and cutting down trees and then picking up trash and performing jobs of the state. They were still in slavery.
And it was a movie here recently with Keke Palmer. She was a oh my goodness, what's the name of that movie, man? Keke Palmer. What is the name of that movie, man?
I know what you're talking about.
It was like it was modern times now because they had actual cars, but from birth, she was born into this quote unquote slavery. They were still on the plantations. You understand? They still had these things, but on the outside world, she had no idea what was going on. She had no idea that that she had regular clothes that we wear today. Like I said, vehicles. You understand? They had them so shunned to the point where they thought that, okay, well, damn, this is my life.
Oh, slide.
Please.
I don't know if y'all ever seen this movie. It's called Antebellum. That movie is heavy. That movie is about modern day slavery. So it's a singer. What's her name? Veronica Henley. Henley. I think that's her name. No, Janelle Monáe. That's her. So Janelle Monáe, she plays the main character in that movie, but she had ended up falling asleep into this deep sleep, and she was having this long dream about her being on the slave. Well, I don't know if it was a dream or she ended up getting knocked unconscious, and she was just knocked unconscious or sleep for a very long period of time. And she was on the slave plantation, and she saw all the things that actually happened in slavery, and then she ended up freeing herself from slavery, and it ended up in society today. You guys gotta watch. It's hard for me to explain.
No, and that's exactly how that movie. And I looked it up. It's called Alice. With Keke Palmer. It's exactly like that. You understand? And you know what's so crazy? I wouldn't be surprised if they, start revealing more of these. You know what I'm saying? Because me personally, deep down inside, I'm not saying like this. Not know like UPK stands or anything. I personally still believe that there are still people that are still have that mindset of slavery to the point where they're actually still slaves.
If I could say, it was said the institution of slavery in the American South lasted from 1700s to the Civil War era, when it was abolished in 1865. Right. Then it says after the Civil War, segregation, sharecropping, and convict leasing. That's what I was saying about picking the people up and using those convicts, making them a convict. Convict leasing continued to enforce many of the slavery social and economic practices. So they still kept it.
You understand?
And then that was in rural Mississippi, Alabama, Louisiana, places like that. Some parts of Florida.
And then, and not only that, I was looking at a documentary on those California fires.
Right.
Guess who they had out there taking them out?
Yeah, the convicts.
Yeah. The convicts.
Wow.
Yeah, they do that still to this day.
To this day. And we in what? We in 2025?
Slice up.
Please, come on.
They still picking cotton to this day.
Come on,
in
now.
some prisons, convicts are out there picking cotton. But I heard even Issachar out there still in the fields picking oranges or whatever the hell they do. They still doing that today.
You know why? You know how? They're making it legal. You understand? Like, like just like Kazak said, they're making it legal. You understand? For us to be slaves.
I think it's called, what you call that? Slavery. It's not. It's basically what they did to Moab or whoever. Like they volunteered. It's like volunteer. It's the term. What's the term for? It's like you volunteered to be enslaved or something like that. Because you know how they try to say, well, the Chinese people or the Japanese people were slaves too, but they wasn't. Yeah. I think that's the term. But that's kind of how it is. I think they allowed them to volunteer to do work. Like especially if they're working up under the table. That's the only way they can make money is by doing that because they don't have a citizenship in America.
Well, most likely.
No.
Well, I mean, I was a little boy in Florida. They had people came over from different countries, and they were in the field picking oranges in Florida, and they were giving them little money because we worked alongside them when we were little kids and stuff, and they had them in their own barracks, and they had a little green card to go throughout and work, but they really that it was sort of a slavery because segregation was going on, and they used it for still slave. Sharecroppers did the same thing. As I was saying, they go out and lease the land thinking that they had something, and the owner still owned the land. So we'll give you this after you die. They never give it anything. And those people had to work, always producing a crop for the oppressor, Edomites, and you never really you didn't have enough money to put the crop back in the ground. You had to borrow money from the banks. They say, look, man, you still owe us.
Yeah.
Damn, how am I gonna get out of debt? You won't.
Come on now.
Because it's still a slavery. Don't you understand that? As long as they still run this land, you still in slavery service to them.
You understand? And like just to take it just a little step further as well, too, in today's society, in the school books, they have what slavery that was voluntary work. You understand? Like, I remember, like as far as, when I was growing up in Black history, it's like they was kind of, trying to push it out. That slavery happened, with Black history and all that. But now it's to the point where they're pushing that agenda totally out and saying that, Black, Latinos, and Native Indians were, voluntarily working for white people, and that they, and that they wanted to do this. You understand? So be very, very careful. And of course, here in school, we educate our kids on these acts. But of course, I wouldn't, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just totally out of the books now. You understand? And of course, the agenda that they pushing now, of course, Donald Trump, like he kind of, trying to push that away.
Wow.
You understand? As far as, the LGBTQ plus community. But that's all within the curriculum still in some states where you got to have some type of, happy, some type of happy curriculum where you have to talk about the LGBTQ plus community. It's crazy, man.
They even putting it in books now. Like kids can read a book about being a homosexual.
Yeah,
and it's in the cartoons.
Absolutely.
Crazy.
But the Most High is going to let his people go. He's going to come back for his people, and we don't have to be slaves anymore. They're going to be slaves. We don't have to be poor anymore. If I could read Psalms 12:5 before we go on here, the Bible says, "For the oppression of the poor, for the sighing of the needy, now will I rise," saith the Lord. I will set him in safety from him that puffeth at him.
You understand?
The Lord's going to set us in safety soon.
And that's what, and that's something that we have to look forward to. You understand?
Right.
Of course, in the times that we're living in now, you understand, of course, we're all in hell, whether we experience it indirectly or directly, we're all in hell, man. Right. You understand? And that's something that we can't, stop right now. But the best thing for us to do as far as Black Latinos and Native Indians, it's come up under this banner, man. And ISUPK out of Community Johanna, man. You understand? Because right here, what you're experiencing right here is just a piece of the kingdom of heaven, man.
Right.
You understand?
Gotta read 7 more.
Read 7 more.
You want to read 7 more? All right.
Matthew. Lasharala. Shop can also be seated. We're picking up 7 more.
Only reading 7. 8 to
verse
14.
8.
Exodus chapter 9, verse 8 in Hebrew. Waya Amor, Yahweh, all, Mashah, Wa'al, Aharon, Aharon, Kwakawa, Lakam, Mala'a, or Malah, Hapa Naya, Kapa Naya, Kam, Payak, Kabasha, because like Kabashan, Waza, Rakwa, Wa, Masha, Hasha, Maya, it's like Masha, Maya. I said that wrong. It's like Masha, Mayam. No, that's not a yum. It's not an ending character.
Hasha Mayama.
It's like, yeah, that was twisting me up. Hasha, Mayam, Mayama.
Hasha Maya.
Maya.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Hasha Mayama.
Hasha Mayama. It's like La'ai Yana Ya. Harai. Verse 9. Waha Yaha. It's like La'abakwa.
Right.
All call Harataza Matazarian. Waha Yaha. Al Dum. Wa'al Haba. It's like Haba Hama. It's like
Habaha. You say Habaha Ma.
Habaha Ma. Lasha. It's like Lasha Kaha. It's like Lasha Kayan. Para'at. It's like a Parak. Abai Ba'at. Bakal. Arataza. Matazarian. Verse 10. Waya Kwakawa. At. Payak. Haka Bashan. Waya Aima Dawa. Lapaniya. Parai. Waya Zarak. I was like Waya Zarak Kwa. Athwa. Masha. Hasha Mayan. Hasha Mayama. Waya Haya. Shakayan. Abba. It's like Abai Bayat. Parakat. Ba'adam. Wababa Hama. Verse 11. Wala Hala'a. Yaka Lawa. Haka Rata Mayam. La'ai Mad. Lapaniya. Masha. Maparanaya. Hashak. Yes, like Hashak. Hashakyan, Kaya, Hayaha, Hashakayan, Bakarata Mum, Wapa, it's like Waba call, Matazarian, verse 12, Waya Kazak, Kaukan,
Wayaka Zakwa. Yahawaha Af Laba Bara'ai Laba'a Shamai Alahayim Kayasha Shar Dabar Yahawa Yahawaha. Look like it's what is it?
Yahawaha. Okay.
All Masha, verse 13.
Okay, verse 13. Waya Amar, Yahawaha, all Masha, Hasha Maka, it's like Hasha come, Baba Kwar, Waha, it's like Waha the Yatazab, Lapaniya, Parai, Wa'a Amarth, it's like Wa'a Amarath, Allah Yawa, Khan, it's like Kaha, Amar, Yahweh, Allahaya, Ha'ai Bara Yum, Sega, Ha'ai Bara Yum, Allah, I'm sorry, Shalak, Amiyah, Waya Abadiyah, verse 14, Kaya, Bapa Aim, Haza'at, Anaya, Shalak, Ath, Call, Magam, Magapathaya, all, Labak, Waba, it's like Waba, it's like Waba, Iba Dayak, Waba, Imak, by wa, it's like we, by wa, bawar, it's like the da, kaya, ayan, kamanaya, bakal, harataza. That's it, sir.
All right, 7 more verses. All right. Starting at 8, Exodus 9.
Okay. Exodus chapter 9, verse 8 in English. And the Lord said unto Moses and unto Aaron, take to you handfuls of ashes of the furnace, and let Moses sprinkle it towards the heaven and in the sight of Pharaoh.
You understand? Now, the Most High is saying that once again that Pharaoh's hardened his heart. So now the Lord is telling Moses and Aaron to take these ashes and put them towards heaven. And now we're about to see exactly what's going to happen when they do this. Keep going.
Verse 9. And it shall become small dust.
This became what?
And it shall become small dust.
Keep going.
In all the land of Egypt, and shall be a boil breaking forth with blains upon man.
Right, man. Listen, like that's the dust right there, man. You understand? Like what is it over there in what is that Dubai? You understand? Like they have like those little dust storms.
Right.
Imagine that times 1,000.
Dang.
You understand? Like we gotta realize that the power of the Most High is unlimited. You understand? Like anything that you can think of, guess what? He's gonna outthink you 10 times. You know what I'm saying? And once again, this is just the tip of the iceberg of what is to come with these plagues here in Egypt. You understand? All because he hardened his heart. Go ahead.
If I could say, sir, it's also those blains he's talking about.
Oh,
those
yeah,
blisters, boils.
Come on
from
now.
The root to swell up. Jesus.
Good night. I'm talking about like that's
serious.
I mean, like how people have blisters on their lips from dry lips.
Yeah.
Imagine that going all throughout your body.
Like cold sores.
Yeah. Cold sores and blisters and like stuff all up on your skin.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that right there is a depiction of what's to come. You understand? Like just imagine what the Most High is gonna do to this place if this was happening in the book of Exodus.
That's right.
You understand? Like, come on now, we gotta realize.
That's right.
There's no limit to what the Most High can do.
Right.
Let's just put it like that. There's no limit to what the Most High can do.
Wow.
If we're reading about this right here, about blisters and boils all throughout your body,
right,
all up on your face, just imagine. You understand? And of course, the Bible talks about what? Nuclear warfare. You understand? What is it? The skin is just going to just fall off. Your eyeballs are just going to pop out. This is a thing that's that's actually going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on now.
But then please, if I can say something, it says, "And shall be a boil breaking forth with blains upon man and upon beasts."
Come on now. Like not only amongst men, but amongst the beasts, that you partaking in.
Right.
You understand? So like, why would you want to what is it? Eat an ox, you understand? And they got blisters all over their bodies and boils all over their body.
Damn.
Come on now. Like that's a power of the Most High right there, man.
Right.
That's how you know that was the Most High right there.
Oh,
he's able to do that to man and beast.
Man.
Come on now.
You'll be sitting up there eating a piece of boiled steak or whatever.
Right.
And it's boiled. Look, pus all over the damn thing.
Come
on
you
now. Got that coming out of your skin yourself.
Sheesh.
You don't even want to do it. I don't even want to eat if I got to eat like that. Get over there and wallow in the sand somewhere.
That's just very, very horrible times right there. Like it. Let's keep reading.
And shall be a boil breaking forth with blains upon man and upon beasts throughout all the land of Egypt.
Good night.
Verse 10. And they took ashes of the furnace and stood before Pharaoh, and Moses sprinkled it up toward heaven, and it became a boil, breaking forth with blains upon man and upon beast.
And just like the Most High said, it happened. You understand? And Moses, they followed those orders. Moses and Aaron, they followed those orders of the Most High, man.
Right.
You understand? Keep going.
Verse 11. And the magicians could not stand before Moses.
And they could not what?
And they could not stand before Moses.
Man, listen, man, we're gonna see, of course, you understand. As as we're seeing now, you understand, the people with the chakras and the kundalinis, you understand, you got pastors praying over COVID-19.
Right.
You understand? That's just so idiotic, man. You understand? Just like it happened in Egypt, guess what? It's happening here, right here in America.
Sir, if I can say, the Lord made them look like a complete fool. You're supposed to have your magic to go in there and do a potion and serum to not have this, and you sitting over there shaking with boils all over. You look like a fool. You sitting over there, you look like this. What did it say? For the boil was upon the magicians and upon all the Egyptians. Upon the magicians. I mean, the magicians like looking like why you here? Why'd you even show up?
Right.
What's your point?
And the magicians were supposed to stop this.
Supposed to stop it.
You understand? But of course, it was them and the Egyptians. You understand? Meaning what? That Pharaoh was looking at the magicians like, hey man,
hey, what you got?
Y'all supposed to have us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you supposed to be able to, take this away. But I'm saying what's on me, it's on you as well.
Right.
But let's just keep reading, man. Good night.
Because of the bulls, or the bulls was upon because the bulls was upon the magicians and upon all the Egyptians.
Keep going.
And verse 12. And the Lord hardened the heart of Pharaoh, and he hearkened not unto them, as the Lord had spoken unto Moses.
And listen, man, it's still happening, man. Pharaoh's still very, very hard-headed, man. You understand? Like a hard-headed, family member. You understand?
Right. No.
Just very, very hard-headed. Now, don't want to listen. Now, of course, it wasn't, like saying in a sense of a family member. Of course, that wasn't this case. I'm just giving you like an example because, of course, we know that these two people were separate. You understand? I'm just giving you, like a visual of someone just being hard-headed. All right.
Okay.
Let's keep reading.
Verse 13. And the Lord said unto Moses, rise up early in the morning and stand before Pharaoh and say unto him, thus saith the Lord God of the Hebrews, let my people go, that they may serve me.
You understand? And once again, the Most High is showing a little bit of mercy after all of this was happening. He said, listen, on this day, you understand, rise up early in the morning and go to Pharaoh and say, hey, man, listen, all the Most High wants to happen is just let, let his people go. Let the, like the God of the Hebrews is letting you know to just let his people go so they can serve me.
It's like, sir, that's heavy what you're saying because the Lord showing his power. He didn't really have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
He could have just made this happen, but he's letting them know. He told them that he says, let my people go. That's number one thing I want you to do.
Uh-huh.
Let these children of Israel go in this land of America, this Babylon land that you got as a captivity, that they may go and serve the Most High. And that's what we're doing now. In other words, let them go. Let them go so they can come in ISUPK and serve the Most High, man, under one people. But no, Trump and all them, they don't want that. They're too busy arguing with Zelensky, being Hitler, being whatever going on here. They won't let us go. But soon the Most High says he's going to avenge that.
Oh yeah. That's what it's about, man. You understand? Like us being very, very patient, consistent with following these laws, statutes, and commandments, and not, not necessarily waiting for it to happen, but having that anticipation of it happening, man.
Right.
Yes, that's a big difference of you just waiting, just sitting down and waiting, versus you continue to doing the work of the Lord, and it just happens naturally, organically. You understand? And that's how we should look upon it, man. We got one more, or that's it?
One more.
Okay, all right.
Verse 14. For I will at this time send all my plagues upon thine heart, and upon thy servants, and upon thy people, that thou mayest know that there is none like me in all the earth. Good night.
All the earth.
Dang.
You understand? That's the heavy part right there, man. He's letting you know that what? He's that N-word. You understand? And a lack of other words, like, man, listen, like, ain't nobody gonna be able to touch me. You understand? Like, listen, I'm about to send plagues upon plagues, and you ain't gonna be able to do nothing about it.
The magicians already knew.
You understand? Like, like there's no one on the planet Earth like me. You understand? That's power right there, man.
Ain't nobody bad like me.
Come on now.
But that's they gonna find out here. But we're gonna finish right. We're gonna start
right.
Yep.
Here. No, yeah, that's it. All right.
There are no questions online, right?
No, we too wild there.
Right. Y'all ready, Majid?
Yep.
Okay, Majid. Get scrolls.
All right. Sorry for when you hock hit him. This means turns face the east.
Lord's Prayer. Abanawa, Bashamaya,
Bashamaya,
Aya, Hawa, Fuka, Kaba'a, Ratazaka, Aya, Sha, Rataza, Nawa, Aya, Bashamaya, Thalanawa, Nakam, Oyawa, Wasalaknawa, Hawawaknawa, Asalaknawa, Wapwaknawa, Wala'a, Kaba Ayanawa, Anasayawan, Ball, Hawashayanawa, Ayad, Rai, Yaka, Analakwa, Wahala, Wahakapara, Wahalayam, Aman.
The Lord prayed in the English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. So be it.
Cock the power, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Hashem Yahushua.
Hashem Yahushua.
Baruch
Shah.
Donna Nawa.
Nawa.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Lara
Lara
Pa'a.
Pa'a.
Call Malakah.
Makala.
Call Madawa.
Call Madawa.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Amatazarian.
Amatazarian.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Lahakwiyam.
Yahakidim. Amakium.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Al-Rakawah.
Akawakawat.
Ta'ala.
Worship.
Hashem Yahushua.
Hashem Yahushua. Water.
Amen.
Amen. So Hakak, the power in the English, Lord, in the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power to give unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
Ayanya, Ahawariya, Ma'ayan, Yaba'a, Zaria, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Ashah, Shemaiah, Aratazah, Ayatan, Lamawat, Galyaka, Ayinawam, Shamarka, Hanala'a, Yanamam, Wala'ah, Ayashan, Rashamar, Rasharala, Yahweh, Rashamar, Yahweh, Lazalka, Ayai, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Yahamat, Yakaka, Wayara, Layala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Call Rai, Yashamar, Afnapatra, Yahweh, Yashamar, Haza Afka, Wabawaka, Mata, Wawalam.
Psalms 121 in English. I will lift up my eyes unto the hills, from which cometh my help. My help coming from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forward and even forevermore.
Sir, prepare to salute the Torah. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Brakya.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Brakya.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Brakya.
This scrolls down. Hold on one more time. Let me. Which concludes our Sabbath service at this time. If anybody like to get anointed, if not, we're going to close out our Sabbath service. Close out our brothers, men of Israel. Go ahead.
It's like men of Israel, Ma'am Shabbat, Amaju, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Brakya. So turn to the sisters. Men of Israel, Amaju Shabbat, Amaju, Barak, Yahweh Shema Hashem Yahushua. Hazmatah, as dismissed.